Hello and welcome to Moodle for Everyone. I'm Dr. Edward Bethel, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can reformat a course that's having some formatting problems that is causing text to be overlapping on the course homepage, as we're seeing here. Now, usually this problem is caused by incorrect list formatting. So you will see here, I have two unordered lists, and those are indicated by the bullet points. I see some more unordered lists down here. And so I can be fairly confident that the incorrect formatting of those lists is what's causing this particular problem. This can be caused by a variety of issues, but typically it's caused by text being copy and pasted from a word processor directly into Moodle. And then also it can be caused when that copy and pasted text is backed up and restored in a different Moodle platform. So what might happen the first time when you copy and paste that content, it shows up okay in the previous course, but when you back that up and try to restore somewhere else, it shows up incorrectly. Good, so we're gonna look at how you can troubleshoot and solve this problem. And so the first step that you wanna do is you want to show this course as individual sections. Right now, the entire course is showing on the Moodle homepage. And what that does, it tries to show a whole bunch of things at once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that so only the topic, title, and description is showing on the home page. And this will allow me to actually edit out some of those list formatting errors. So I'm going to go to the course settings drop down by clicking the cogwheel in the top right. I'm going to select edit settings. And at the edit settings window, I'm going to scroll down to course format. And when I open up that section, I want to change course layout from show all sections on one page to show one section per page. So then I'm going to go and save that setting. And if I scroll through my course now, I will notice that there's no overlapping because none of those descriptions in the background are showing up. And I can go ahead and actually edit these things individually. So now, don't get me wrong, the issue is still there, but I can now at least access the different sections to fix that issue. So what we're going to basically do is now, once I turn editing on, go into each of these different sections and check any list formatting that's appearing in those sections. So I'm going to click turn editing on, and I'm going to look at each of these sections individually. I'm going to start with this top introductory section that Professor Monroe has entitled Drawing One. So I'm going to just click there and check that section. And notice that I'm now seeing this stuff coming up in the background again. But if I look at this section, I see that there are no lists in that section. So if I go back to the course, I see that there are no lists in that section. So I can be confident that I don't need to edit that section. I'm going to now try week one and check week one. We go into week one. Aha, I see some lists here. So I'm going to try and check those lists. Let me see if there are any more. No, there are no more. I'm going to check these lists to see if that's causing any of the issues. So I go into that by clicking the edit menu in the top right of that particular section, right by the list issues. Click edit topic. In some cases, it will be edit settings. And so now I want to inspect the code that's appearing behind this list that I'm seeing here. So in order to do that, I first have to click the expand or show advanced buttons. And now I see a whole bunch of other buttons showing up. This is the one that I want, which is the edit the HTML text. And if I inspect this, I see that those bullets are not given the usual list, the correct list formatting. That would be the UL and LI tags. But even so, these lists shouldn't be causing a problem because what's been done is a list has been created just by using non-breaking spaces. That's what this code here is all about, and these dots. And so that should be okay. That's not going to break the HTML code. It's not really elegant, but it's not going to break the code, so I'm not going to fool with it. I'm just going to continue to scroll through this list to see if there are any UL and OL and LI tags anywhere, and I don't see any, so I'm fairly confident that this one is okay. So I'm just going to cancel that and return to the home page and go on to the next section. So that was week 1. I'm going to check out week 2 now to see if there are any lists in this section. So that's the introductory part. And there doesn't appear to be any list in this section. So I'm going to go on to section 3 to see if there are any lists in that section. And I see that, okay, there's another one here. So I'm going to again go to the edit menu next to the section with lists. Click edit topic in that case and inspect the HTML code there. Remember that I have to expand and then click HTML tag there. And yes, I see there is a list here, but note that it is actually formatted correctly. You have the UL to indicate that this is an unordered list, and then it's closed off with another UL after the last list item. Each of the list items, that's these things here, and here, and here, each list item is closed off appropriately with a /li, and so that list is formatted correctly, so I can just cancel that out and leave that one alone because that shouldn't be causing the problem because that's formatted correctly. And so I see that list item there. And then I'm going to go on to the next section to see if there are any lists in week 4. And when I scroll down to week 4, I see, yep, there again is a list there. So I'm going to check that one as well. So go in and check that list. And again, I edit the HTML. And yep, notice again, this one is formatted correctly. I have the unordered list tag starting the list, unordered list closing tag closing the list, and each of the list items is appropriately opened and closed. So that list is also correct. So I'm going to cancel that one and return back to the course homepage and check the next week. So that's going to be week 5, space, and let's see what we have here. So if I scroll down and I see, okay, yeah, we have another list down here. So I'm going to go to that section and click edit settings for that one and see what that list looks like. Just got to wait for it to appear. Okay, good. So I'm going to expand the list and turn on the HTML editing. And I scroll down. Oh, and I see that I have a list here, list item, but it's not opened with a UL or an OL tag. So I'm going to insert a UL tag there. I'm going to use UL, unordered list, because all of the lists in the previous weeks have all been unordered lists. I'm going to assume that that's the same for this one. So if there were no space there, then you would have to create it yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and there is a space. I'm going to put the UL tag in there. Notice when I highlight it, it shows me that the list item is there. So I type in the UL list. I type in the UL tag, and then I also have to go to the end of that list. And I see that it's down here because I have a paragraph tag down here. So I'm going to put the end of that list right here. and close off with a /UL tag there. And then I'm just going to scroll down to see if there are any other lists. And yep, indeed, I see there's another list here. And again, it needs to be opened appropriately with the UL tag. So I put that one in. And then I scroll down that list. Okay, there's the paragraph tag there, closing the list. I'm going to close it off with the /UL there. And scroll through, no more lists. So I'm just going to go ahead and save that. And I'm going to return to the course. Now, because I have actually changed something, I want to see whether that course has, or whether that change in that section 5 has actually resolved the problem. So there are two ways you could do it. You can actually go back and view the course as all topics on one page, or if you just click the drawing link up here, that is the or the course link up here, you should be able to see the entire course previewed, and you will be able to see whether that error is appearing again. So I'm going to click there and scroll down, and I see that it looks like it's resolved the error. So I think everything should be okay. And just to be sure, then I can now go in and turn off the show individual sections and see whether once I return to show all sections on the course homepage, the formatting has been corrected. And if it has, then I know that the problem has been solved. So I go back to course format, select show all sections on one page, save and display, and hopefully the formatting should be fixed. And as I scroll through the course, I see that yes, indeed, that format has been corrected. So that's how you can troubleshoot and fix those formatting issues. Just really quickly to recap, the first thing you want to do, go to Edit Settings and go to Course Format. And you're going to show one section per page. And then you're just going to go through each section at a time. Week 1. And check the formatting for each of these lists that are appearing to ensure that the formatting is correct. If there are any errors, you go in and check them using the the course editing button and edit as we have discussed in the video. I hope this helped, and if you find my channel helpful, please click like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube Moodle for Everyone channel. Thanks and bye for now.